I'm at the corner of Northbrook Street and Dudley Road, almost opposite the famous Dudley Road Hospital. And this site here on the canal bank has been designated as one of the top grot spots in the country. So the clean up for the Queen is taking place here, with the help of the Canal and Rivers Trust, Keep Britain Tidy Group and also the local residents association. So with me here on the canal bank is Richard from Keep Britain Tidy. So tell me about this Clean for the Queen project.
So it was actually the initiative from one very passionate lady called Melissa Murdoch, who pulled together a group of stakeholders, including ourselves as the litter charity for the nation. And after a series of meetings, as ever, these things come together. And before you know it, within a couple of months, we've got hundreds of schools, hundreds of local authorities, thousands of community groups, hundreds of thousands of volunteers, including the people we see here today, out in the country, clearing up litter. Because people are absolutely sick to death of living in a country that's actually covered in litter.
What do you say to critics who say, why are you doing this? People have paid their council tax, why aren't the council doing this?
It costs about £1 billion every year for local authorities to clean up litter. I don't really care whether it's a time of austerity or a time of plenty. I'd rather not spend £1 billion on clearing up litter, when we could spend that on social care, we could spend it on parks, we could spend it on nurses and hospitals. So I don't buy that argument at all. I think what we need to do is actually take a good long look at ourselves in this country and say, actually, we're fed up living in a rubbish dump. Litter, it's not a victimless crime. The RSPCA gets 7,000 reports of wildlife injured by litter every year. Domestic pets are injured by litter. Nobody likes living in littered environments. Actually, the poorest people in this country are more often the ones who live in areas surrounded by litter. So it's an issue of social justice as well. And this big campaign today, millions of passionate people giving up a few hours to clean up the country just shows that there's a real movement for change. People want to do something about this problem.
So tell me a little bit about the people that are here today. There seems to be quite a range of people.
Yeah, we've got a really good mix. So myself and my colleague Louise from Keep Britain Tidy. We've got people from the Canal and River Trust who own this stretch of canal bank. We've got people from the local residents association. We've got people from Sandwell Council. We've got community volunteers. We had local councillors this morning, so it's a really good mix of the professionals, ourselves as a campaigning charity, and the people who live here, of course, for whom this is the most important aspect of it, because they're the ones who actually want to get a grip of this and turn this into somewhere that they're proud to live in.
This is Norman Bartlam talking rubbish as usual on the canal bank at Northbrook Street.